Hello, dear friend. Myself, Dr. Surekha Jaiswal, Head Department of Physics, Moreshwar Arts, Science and Commerce College, Gokardan, District Jalna. Today we will see General Electronics, Semester 4, Course Code PHY 205, Paper number 11. Now see examples. First, an NPN silicon transistor has VCC equal to 6 volt and the collector load resistance RC equal to 2.5 kilowatt. Find the maximum collector current that can be allowed during the application of a signal for faithful amplification, and also find the minimum zero signal current required. Now given quantities are VCC equal to 6 volt and RC equal to 2.5 kilowatt equal to 2.5 into 10 raised to 3 watt. Now we know that the silicon transistor, to get faithful amplification, VCE should not be less than 1 volt. Therefore, maximum voltage allowed across RC equal to 6 minus 1 equal to 5 volt, and therefore maximum allowed collector current IC equal to 5 upon 2.5 into 10 raised to 3. Therefore IC equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere, that is equal to 2 milliampere. Now the minimum zero signal collector current required, that is equal to IC upon 2 equal to 2 upon 2 equal to 1 milliampere. Now see example number second. A transistor employs a 4 kilowatt load and VCC equal to 13 volt. What is the maximum input signal if B equal to 100? Given V ni equal to 1 volt and change of 1 V 1 volt in VBE causes change of 5 milliampere in collector current. Now see VCC equal to 13 volt, B equal to 100, V ni equal to 1 volt, RC equal to 4 kilowatt, that is equal to 4 into 10 raised to 3 watt. Now change in collector current upon change in base voltage equal to IC upon VBE, that is equal to 5 upon 1 equal to 5 milliampere per volt. Therefore, maximum allowed voltage across RC equal to 13 minus 1, that is equal to 12 volt. Therefore, maximum allowed collector current IC equal to 12 volt upon RC. Therefore, IC equal to 12 upon 4 into 10 raised to 3 equal to 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere, that is equal to 3 milliampere. Now maximum base current IB equal to IC upon beta. So IB equal to 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 upon 100, that is equal to 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 10 raised to minus 2. So IB equal to 3 into 10 raised to minus 5 ampere, that is equal to 30 microampere. Now IC upon VBE equal to 5 milliampere upon volt, that is given. So maximum input signal voltage equal to IC upon 5 milliampere per volt. Therefore, that is equal to 3 milliampere upon 5 milliampere per volt. 3 upon 5 volt equal to 0.6 volt, that is equal to 600 millivolt. Now see next example, that is figure shows biasing with base resistor method. Determine the collector current IC and collector emitter voltage VCE. Neglect small base emitter voltage given that B equal to 15, and second, if RB in this circuit is changed to 50 kilowatt, find the new operating point. Now in example, given quantities are VBB equal to 2 volt and RB equal to 100 kilowatt and VCC equal to 9 volt, RC equal to 2 kilowatt equal to 2 into 10 raised to 3 watt and B equal to 50. Now figure is simplified as shown in figure. Applying Kirchhoff's voltage law to the circuit ABEN, we get IBRB equal to VBE, that is equal to 2 volt. As VB is negative, therefore IBRB equal to 2 volt. Therefore IB equal to 2 volt upon RB, and therefore IB equal to 2 upon 100 into 10 raised to 3 equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 5, that is equal to 20 into 10 raised to minus 6, that is equal to 20 microampere. So collector current IC equal to beta IB, that is equal to 50 into 20 into 10 raised to minus 6, that is equal to 1000 into 10 raised to minus 6, that is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 ampere, that is equal to 1 milliampere. So applying Kirchhoff's voltage to this circuit DEN, we get, see in the circuit, this D, E and N, we get ICRC plus VCE equal to 9. Therefore 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 2 into 10 raised to 3 plus VCE equal to 9. So 2 plus VCE equal to 9. Therefore VCE equal to 7 volt. When RB is made equal to 50 kilowatt, that is half its initial value, then base current is double, that is IB equal to 2 into 20 into 10 raised to minus 6 ampere, that is equal to 40 into 10 raised to minus 6 ampere, that is equal to 40 microampere. Therefore collector current IC equal to beta IB, that is equal to 50 into 40 into 10 raised to minus 6, that is equal to 2000 into 10 raised to minus 6 equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere equal to 2 in milliampere. So collector emitter voltage VC equal to VCC minus ICRC, that is equal to 9 minus 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 2 into 10 raised to 3. So VC equal to 9 minus 4, that is equal to 5 volt. Now see next example, that is a silicon transistor with B equal to 100 is biased by a base resistor method. Draw the DC load line and determine the operating point. What is the stability factor? Now given VCC equal to 6 volt and RB equal to 530 kilowatt and RC equal to 2 kilowatt. So given B equal to 100, VCC equal to 6 volt, RB equal to 530 kilowatt, that is equal to 530 into 10 raised to 3 watt. So RC equal to 2 kilowatt equal to 2 into 10 raised to 3 watt. So VCE equal to VCC minus ICRC. When IC equal to 0, VC equal to VCC equal to 6 volt. Dislocate the first point B, OB equal to 6 volt. See in figure of the load line on the collector emitter voltage axis as shown in figure. Now, when VC equal to 0, then 0 equal to VCC minus ICRC. So ICRC equal to VCC. So IC equal to VCC upon RC. 6 upon 2 into 10 raised to 3 equal to 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere equal to 3 milliampere. This locates the second point, that is 3 milliampere. OA equal to 2 milliampere of the load line on the collector current axis. By joining point A and B, load line AB is constructed as shown in figure. Now see next example. A germanium transistor is to be operated at 0 signal IC equal to 1 milliampere. If the collector supply VCC equal to 12 volt, what is the value of RB in the base resistor method? Take B equal to 100. And if another transistor of the same batch with B equal to 50 is used, what will be the value of 0 signal IC for the same RB? Now, in this example, given quantities, that is VCC equal to 12 volt, B equal to 100, and as it is a germanium transistor, therefore VB equal to 0.3 volt. Now 0 signal IC equal to 1 milliampere. 0 signal IB equal to IC upon beta. So that is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 upon 100. That is equal to 10 raised to minus 5 equal to 10 into 10 raised to minus 6 ampere. That is equal to 10 microampere. Using the relation VCC equal to IBRB plus VBE, therefore IBRB equal to VCC minus VBE, therefore IBRB equal to VCC minus VBE upon IB. Therefore RB equal to 12 minus 0.3 upon 10 into minus 6, that is equal to 11.7 upon 10 raised to minus 5. So that is equal to 11.7 into 10 raised to 5 equal to 1170 into 10 raised to 3 ohm. That is equal to 1170 kilo ohm. Now beta equal to 50, again assuming the relation VCC equal to IBRB plus VBE, therefore IBRB equal to VCC minus VBE. Now beta equal to 50, again assuming the relation VCC equal to IBRB plus VBE, therefore IBRB equal to VCC minus VBE, therefore IB equal to VCC minus VBE upon RB, that is equal to IB equal to 12 minus 0.3 upon 11.7 into 10 raised to 3 equal to 11.7 upon 11.7 into 10 raised to 5. So IB equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 5 ampere. So that is equal to 10 microampere. IC equal to beta IB equal to 50 into 10 into 10 raised to minus 6. So that is equal to 500 into 10 raised to minus 6. So IC equal to 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere, that is equal to 0.5 milliampere. Now design the base resistor bias circuit for a common emitter amplifier such that operating point is Vc equal to 8 volt and Ic equal to 2 milliampere. You are supplied with a fixed 12 volt DC supply and a silicon transistor with beta equal to 100. Take base emitter voltage VBE equal to zero point 0.6 volt. Calculate also the value of load resistor that would be employed. Now given quantities VCC equal to 15 volt, VC equal to 8 volt and VB equal to zero point 0.6 volt, beta equal to 100, VCC equal to VCE plus ICRC, IC equal to 2 milliampere equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere. So RB equal to what and RC equal to what? So therefore ICRC equal to VCC minus VCE. Therefore RC equal to VCC minus VCE upon IC. So putting the value of here RC equal to 15 minus 8 upon 2 into 10 raised to minus 3, that is equal to 7 upon 2 into 10 raised to minus 3. So after simplification RC equal to 3.5 into 10 raised to 3 ohm, that is equal to 3.5 kilo ohm. So VCC equal to VB plus IB RB. So IB RB equal to VCC minus VB. Therefore RB equal to VCC minus VB upon RB IB. But IC equal to beta IB. Therefore IB equal to IC upon beta. So RB equal to VCC minus VB upon IC upon beta. And therefore putting the value of RB equal to 100 into 15 minus 0.6 upon 2 into 10 raised to minus 3. So that is equal to 100 into 14.4 upon 2 into 10 raised to minus 3. So RB equal to 1440 upon 2 into 10 raised to 3. So that is equal to 720 into 10 raised to 3 ohm. So that is equal to 720 kilo ohm. Now next example for a silicon transistor biased by feedback resistor method. Beta equal to 100, VCC equal to 20 volt, RB equal to 100 kilovolt watt and RC equal to 1 kilowatt. Determine the operating point. Now given quantities, that is beta equal to 100, VCC equal to 20 volt, RB equal to 100 kilowatt and RC equal to 1 kilowatt. Since it is a silicon transistor, VB equal to 0.7 volt. So RB equal to VCC minus VB minus beta IB RC upon IB. So after simplification, IB equal to VCC minus VB upon RB plus beta RC. So therefore IB equal to 20 minus 0.7 upon 100 into 10 raised to 3 plus 100 into 1 into 10 raised to 3, that is equal to 19.3 upon 10 raised to 5 plus 10 raised to 5. So IB equal to, after simplification, IB equal to 0.096 milliampere. Therefore collector current IC equal to beta IB, and that is putting the value of this IC equal to 9.6 milliampere. Collector emitter voltage VC equal to VCC minus IC RC. Therefore VC equal to 10.4 volt. Operating point is 10.4 volt, 9.6 milliampere. Now next example, it is required to set the operating point by biasing with feedback resistor at IC equal to 1 milliampere, VC equal to 8 volt, if beta equal to 100 volt, VCC equal to 12 volt, VB equal to 0.3 volt. How will you do it? What will be the new operating point if beta equal to 50, all other circuit values remaining the same? Now given quantities, that is VCC equal to 12 volt, VC equal to 8 volt, IC equal to 1 milliampere, that is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere, beta equal to 100, VB equal to 0.3 volt. So to obtain the required operating point, we should find the value of RB. So RC equal to 12 minus 8 upon 1 into 10 raised to minus 3. So RC equal to 4 kilo ohm. So IB equal to IC upon beta. So IB equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 upon 100, that is equal to 0.01 milliampere. Using the relation RB equal to VCC minus VBE minus beta IB RC upon IB, we get RB equal to 770 kilo ohm. Now beta equal to 50 and other circuit values remain the same. Therefore, VCC equal to VBE plus IB RB plus beta IB RC. So, putting this value here, IB equal to VCC minus VBE upon RB plus beta RC. So, IB equal to 0.012 milliampere. Now collector current IC equal to beta IB, that is equal to 0.6 milliamperes. Collector emitter voltage VCE equal to VCC minus ICRC. So VCE equal to 12 minus 0.6 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 4 into 10 raised to 3 equal to 12 minus 2.4 equal to 9.6 volts. So new operating point, that is 9.6 volt and 770 kilowatt. It is decided to set the operating point at 2 volt 1 milliampere by biasing a silicon transistor with feedback resistor RB. If beta equal to 100, find the value of RB. So given quantities are operating point VCE and IC equal to 2 volt 1 milliampere. So here IB equal to IC upon beta. So putting the value, we get 0.01 milliampere and VCE equal to VCB equal to VCE minus VB. So VCB equal to 1.3 volt. Now here we can calculate RB equal to VCB upon IB and putting the value, we get RB equal to 130 kilo ohm. Now dislocate the second point. Now next example, for silicon transistor bias by voltage divider bias method, VCC equal to 15 volt, R1 equal to 10 kilowatt, R2 equal to 5 kilowatt, RC equal to 1 kilowatt, RE equal to 2 kilowatt. Draw the DC load line and determine the operating point. Now DC load line, the collector emitter voltage VC is given by VC equal to VCC minus IC into RC plus RE. So here when IC equal to 0, VC equal to VCC equal to 15 volts. So dislocate the point B equal to OB equal to 15 volt of the load line on the collector emitter voltage axis. When VC equal to 0, so IC equal to VCC upon RC plus RE. So IC equal to 15 upon 3 into 10 raised to minus 3, that is equal to 5 milliampere. Dislocate the second point OA equal to 5 milliampere. Now operating point for silicon transistor VB equal to 0.7 volt. Voltage across R2 is given by V2 equal to 15 into 10 raised to 3 upon 15 into 10 raised to 3 equal to 5 volt. So emitter current IE equal to V2 minus VB upon RE. So IE equal to 2.15 milliampere. Therefore collector current is IC approximately IE equal to 2.15 milliampere. Now collector emitter voltage VC equal to VCC minus IC into RC plus RE. Therefore VC equal to 8.55 volt. Therefore operating point is here VC IC equal to 8.55 volt, 2.15 milliampere. The operating point Q is shown in load line in figure. See in figure. Thank you.